Hey you guys, and welcome to my September wrap-up video where I tell you everything I watched in the month of September and tell you why I have not been around. I am so sorry. This time it was not because of laziness or procrastination, because if you follow me on my other channel, then you already know that I broke my computer, and I don't mean like it broke where I have to go take it in and get it fixed for a virus. No, it's broken, like physically broken in a computer graveyard. Rest in peace, though you may be. I do not have a computer, and it is solely killing me inside. I miss my computer. I really don't think I could wait until Christmas where all the holiday sales are going. I'm not sure if I can make it. I'm not sure. Just today I was talking to myself about how much I miss my computer. I was just like, I really need a new computer. I have issues. Okay, I really need a new computer. But moving on from that, because that's not what we're here for. Sorry for being gone for such a long time. I'm gonna see if I can have two accounts on with the same phone number, because I can upload videos from my phone from my other channel. I'm not sure about this channel, but I'm gonna check that out next time I'm near a computer. If I have time while I'm uploading this. Yeah, so anyway, the first movie that I watched was Act Like a Lady, I believe that it was, and it is that movie based off of Steve Harvey's book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. And you know, it just revolves around these group of friends and their relationships with these women, and they're like different types of men, like the mama's boy, the player, the dreamer, and stuff like that. And we see how their relationships work out, and it was really good. I liked it way better than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. And I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars and an 8 out of 10, and I just really enjoyed it. And then the next movie that I watched was Zombieland, and it starred Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin. And I really love this. It was really funny and enjoyable, and it was just like a fun adventure kind of movie. And the guest star that came out of nowhere was just like, ah! And I gave this movie a 5 out of 5 and a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it was awesome. And then the next movie I watched, though I don't know why, was Dance Flick. Oh my god, this movie was crappy. It wasn't funny. Just nothing at all about this was funny. I saw it before and I couldn't really remember anything about it, but now I know it was like a siphoning technique, because apparently what I need to do was burn this movie out of my head. I do not need the details. Not like I can remember a lot. It was just a crappy movie. I'm sorry. It got 0 stars. It doesn't even to be deserved on any stars scale or any scale at all. It's just nothing. 0 out of 10, 0 out of stars. Just a crappy movie. Let's move on from that. Then I watched Hot Fuzz featuring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and it was awesome. It was like a funny kind of comedy. It follows this guy, Simon Pegg's character, which is him, and in the city he's a very awesome cop. You know, he's spotless record and everything, and he was kind of making everybody look bad, so they exiled him to this country thing, and they kind of gave him a promotion with it. And you know, so he's there in this town with his new partner, who wants to really be like a top city cop. He really wants to be like Will Smith and them in Bad Boys. Yeah, so he's not that, no, which is so funny. But then, you know, things might not be as clean as they look in this town, so that's interesting, and I find it really funny. And I gave it a 9 out of 10 and a 5 out of 5 stars, because it was awesome. And then the next movie that I watched was St. Trinian's, which follows this new girl, Anna, when she goes to this kind of out of control place, St. Trinian's, and her aunt is the headmistress, and the school's having some problems, so it's sort of like a save the school kind of misadventure sort of thing. And also this new prime minister wants to shut it down. Yes, this takes place in Britain. It's really good, and I liked it. It wasn't my first time watching it. And then I watched St. Trinian's 2, Legend of Fritton's Gold, and yeah, they're back. Oh my god, I really want to go to this type of boarding school. That's always imagined that boarding school would be amazing, right? No? Okay. But yeah, so then we're back, and they're on a search for the Fritton gold, and it's really good, and I liked it. I heard there's gonna be a third one. Hopefully, crosses my fingers. But I do know there's like some older ones because this is a remake of those, so maybe might check that out. The next movie that I watched was Meet the Spartans, and I actually kind of like this one. This isn't the first time I watched it. I've watched this many times, and a lot of times I'm just like, I'm not sure why I'm watching this movie. But I like it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 and 7 out of 10. I know, even I know this is a bad taste in a movie. So it's nothing I would recommend to anybody. Because it's not really all that, but I like it. I like it. It's actually a 6 out of 10. I liked it. I liked it. I didn't really like it. I liked it. I've seen it more than once. I've seen it more than 5 to 10 times. It's just a movie that I like to watch, and I understand it's a bad movie. I just don't know why I keep watching it. It's like it sucks me in every single time, and every single time I really don't laugh at a lot of it, but I still like watching it. It's bad. I have a problem. Next movie that I watched was Predators. What? And it stars like Adrian Brody and Topher Grace, Alison Braga, Walter Goggins, and Lawrence Fishburne, and it's about these people who just get dropped on this alien planet and then they are hunted. I thought I really liked this movie. I gave it a 5 out of 5 and an 8 out of 10. I can't remember all the other Predator movies, I guess. I've only ever seen really Alien versus Predators, and then the Alien movie. I don't think I've ever seen the Predators movie, so I really got to get on that. I got to buy all the Alien movies, and Predator movies, and stuff like that, so catch up on that. But I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, it was fun. I certainly hope there might be a sequel. It would be kind of interesting to see what happens next. So, the next thing that I watched was That's My Bush, the complete series. I think there's like 13 episodes in this, and it's just like this funny satire, and it made fun of Bush all the time. It's funny. It came out when Bush was president. It's probably why it didn't last too. But I enjoyed it. I like watching it. I actually rewatched it. So, yeah. You know I enjoyed it then. And then I watched The Onion movie. And if you guys don't know what The Onion is, it's it's a satire newspaper thing. And it's just like all fake news. Sometimes people might think it's real, but it's not. It's like really funny. So I gave this movie a 4 out of 5 stars and a 6 out of 10, and it just kind of depends on your type of humor and things like that. So if you want to rent it, go ahead. If you like flipping through the channels and you see it, or if it's on Netflix, I recommend giving it a watch. And then I watched season 1 of Def Poetry Jam, and I believe there are like 4 episodes in this one, and it's mostly just people sprouting out modern day poetry and stuff like that. And they actually have some guest star in every episode, like Cedric the Entertainer and Dave Chappelle in this one. And then I watched season 2 of Def Poetry Jam, and this one kind of had Jamie Foxx in it, Erykah Badu, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was on the Cosby Show. And one of the funny things I did, this one had like 7 episodes, is that I had went through it all, and for every episode that I watched, because I've actually watched this quite a many times because I like poetry. I went through it once and put the ones I loved and the ones I liked and the ones I thought were alright. I had written them all down and yeah, highlighted them. So if I'm ever like just in a mood for a certain one, I can go back and find out where it was. Apparently I have no life. But anyway, that's all the stuff that I watched. Besides I watched a couple episodes of The X Factor, maybe one of The Voice. Ooh, I saw Shark Tank. I totally missed it last week though, so I'm really disappointed. But yeah, so that's it. And of course I watched tons of YouTube videos as always. So yeah, that's what I watched in the month of September. Please tell me, what did you guys watch? I would love to know. And tell me if you guys have actually even heard of Def Poetry Jam and whether you liked it or hated it. Or actually any of these movies and TV shows, if you guys have heard of them. liked them, hated them. I would love to know your opinions on them. And if you want like a review of anything, just let me know, and I will try to get to that if I can. I will see you guys later. Bye. I miss my computer.